Welcome back to Flying Monkeys Unfiltered. I'm Jess.
I'm Lex.
I'm Nat.
And I'm Gladys.
Today we have beauty school stories.
Yay! I'm sure everyone has beauty school stories.
Oh,
Either good or bad.
I had a lot
true.
of shit that happened at beauty school.
Yeah, your whole school was kind of
Mm.
wild.
Yeah.
I'm all
Damn.
There was a
on
lot of
board.
people that went there too, so like a lot of the girls experienced the same things I did,
Yeah.
but in their own experience, So.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Lexi,
Dang.
the more I sit here with you, the more I realize I don't really know a whole lot about you.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
like, what? Lexi did what? I was doing her aunt's hair last week. She was like, I love it. I'm learning so much about my niece. Some things I need to have a talk with her about. And I'm all the tattoos. She's like, yes.
Oh no.
Tattoo. Yeah, there were multiple stories that, like, there are a couple stories you told that I'm like, I've known you for what, fucking 20-something years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I didn't know the story about your grandma.
Yeah.
I didn't know half your tattoo stories.
Oh yeah, I got a lot. I've been through a lot of shit. If you don't ask, I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah.
She's all, I know shit. I've seen
I've
shit.
been through a lot of dumb fucking shit.
Well,
Yeah.
talk about dumb shit. Yeah. This is how I almost got kicked out of beauty school. What should we call her?
First of all, did you do school here? Did you do it in California?
No, it's here.
It was here.
Let's call
What should I name her?
Ellen. I'm just
Fucking Ellen.
I was thinking more like Eunice.
Eunice.
Oh hell, definitely fucking Eunice.
Eunice. Damn.
That's a sacred name.
It's a
Oh,
sacred
sorry, it is a
name.
name.
Everybody's gonna find her now in
I
the
know.
afterworld.
Everyone's gonna know who I am.
God.
Damn it.
We're all Eunice. She's
As
like,
long-
damn.
As long as it's one of you bitches or cat and it's not the motherfucker who knows
Oh, for
that
real.
name. Because I will burn the whole world down.
Hell no.
If I hear
Heaven?
if
No,
I
we'll
hear
make
him
sure.
if I hear him call that name, I'll be like, oh, you called for violence.
I don't think you'll mentally be
I
prepared
just had
to
the best
stretch.
mental picture in my head. Like you just like getting ready to be like, all right, motherfucker.
Yeah. We're going to hell. I'm gonna drag you down there. This was when I was in school with one of my friends, and I want to say it was when after we did all of our our basics. You know, I don't know how your
So you were,
guys'
like, on
school
the
was.
floor?
Yep, we were on the floor. We were doing our what are they called? Not
No, I don't
clinicals.
think they're
What
clinicals. It's
what did they
They're
call
like your
it?
hands-on hours.
Yeah.
they have a name.
They have a name for it. Basically, at least for my school, we would be in class in the very beginning, and you learn the basics of how to haircut, like do any, basically just basic haircut, right?
Yeah.
Just like
On a mannequin,
layers,
right?
Yeah, how to
length
cut a
up.
straight line.
Yep, how to cut a straight line, just like
Braids.
knowing the angles, braids, just
Perms.
everything that's basic, right? And so then after that, you get put on the floor and you actually get real people to work on.
Yeah.
And these are paying people, so they're just they do a consent, I'm pretty sure, like a consent form, like,
Yeah,
hey,
has to fill out a
yeah, like these are
Yeah.
students, they're learning, but
Exactly.
we're not on our own.
Enter at your own risk.
Yeah, but we're not on our own. Like basically, our instructors are walking around. At least at my school, it was.
Yeah.
So you weren't completely alone. This is when I started raving, and so we had like a big.
raves?
We had like a big rave we were gonna go to with this girl Eunice, and so Eunice was basically like, hell yeah, let's go to this rave, and I was like, fuck yeah, I want to go to this rave, right? But the thing is, it was all the way in Saltaire, which, if people that don't know, it's pretty far from here, and it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, basically.
Yeah. It's like an
So,
hour and a half drive,
yeah,
right?
it's really literally right by the Salt Lake. Like, it stinks and everything, but like, it's like a beach. We're like, okay, we need to get a big head start. We need to drive there, and we need to get ready, like, the whole thing. Okay, well, we're gonna fucking go. I still had a client. I still had somebody in my chair, and I think they were just processing. Like, I think I did, like, basic highlights. Like, it wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
And she was processing. And so at this point, I was like, fuck, we gotta go. Eunice is like, we gotta go, girl. Like, go tell the instructor. So then I actually go to the instructor and I'm like, hey, is it okay if I go and my other friend will
Finish
it?
Okay.
You know, is that okay? And she was like, well, if it's almost done, then yeah. She wasn't almost done. She was still processing, right? That's still not almost done. Like, you have to tone her and everything. And I'm like, yeah, you know, whatever. So we ended up leaving. And my friend was like, yeah, sure, I'll take care of it. Don't worry, you guys go. And so me and Eunice go. We get ready. We go to this. The next day, I go to school, and we get both called in there in the director's office.
Oh, hell.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like thinking, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what the heck? And I'm looking at Eunice, and Eunice is very sassy.
Oh, yes.
She doesn't take any fucking shit. And so she was like, could it be from yesterday? And I was like, oh, fuck. It might be, you know?
Yeah.
So we're trying to get our story straight. We're just like, okay, this is what happened, blah, blah, blah. Okay. The director comes in. And this director, by the way, she was like a newer director. And she was pretty bitchy. Like, she was a bitch. I'm going to call it like it is. She was a bitch. Nobody fucking liked her. So, she comes in and you could tell she's livid. Like, she's already way pissed. And we're like, okay, we're going to get her ass handed to us. It starts off by saying that we're so unprofessional, how we're going to get jobs out in the real world she doesn't know, because the way that we acted is, like, not what they want at the school. And I'm already thinking, like, holy fuck, I'm going to get kicked out. My husband's going to kill me.
Yeah, like a million things are running through
yeah,
my eyes.
I'm like, fuck, I fucked this up all for this, like, we just wanted to leave. And so Eunice is like sitting there and she's got this face like
I can already picture it.
scuzzing her off.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh,
and I'm in the corner of my eye, I'm like, bitch, don't fucking do that. Like, we want to stay here. Like, I don't want to get kicked out, you know?
Yeah.
So then we're like explaining to her. And at this point, I'm like, I'm going to start crying. I'm kind of one of those people where I can cry on command a little bit.
Damn, poor Carlos.
So I'm like, I'm going to start fucking crying. So I start crying and I'm just like explaining to this director, and Eunice is there quiet. Like, and I'm like, girl, fucking help me out.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
Bitch, you better start crying
Yeah.
now.
And she's like, she looks like she's pissed, right? Eunice is like pissed off.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh my gosh, telling this whole story of like, yeah, the instructor let us go. We didn't just leave. I promise. Like, please go ask the instructor. And so the directors thought we're like lying. And she's like, okay. So she gets up and leaves. And so I'm left alone with Eunice in the office again. And I'm just like, I turn around. I'm like, bitch, you better start crying because I don't want to get kicked out. And Eunice is like, I'm not going to fucking cry. She's such a fucking bitch. We did everything right.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
How did the director find out you left if the instructor didn't know?
People kind of like told on us and
Oh,
said, hey, these two girls left early and one of them
And
had a
so
client.
had to
Yeah.
Finish and
So
Ugh,
it
the
just,
typical salon.
But the
Yeah.
but the instructor said you could leave.
yeah, she gave us
Because
the
your
okay.
other friend was gonna finish it.
Right,
So
right.
So none of
But the
anyone's
director thought that was not okay. That was so unprofessional. I should have stayed and finished the client and then leave. And so then she brings in the instructor, and the instructor looks at us, and I'm over there like crying, right? And then I see Eunice, and she's just like
Oh,
like
hell.
looking at this instructor that fucking like scuzzing both of them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, she's making this so much worse. Like, I can't. The director starts talking again, and she's all over there, like, basically, you know, telling us that we shouldn't be there. And I'm over here thinking, like, yep, I'm gonna get kicked out. Okay, well, this sucks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the instructor starts talking, and she's like, well, I feel like it should be on me because I'm the one that did say that they can go. And I'm sorry, I'll take full responsibility. I said they can go and everything, blah, blah, blah. And the director looked so mad. She was just like, okay, I hope you girls take this as a lesson. And she just like started going off again. And so we leave and we go back to our class. And Eunice is looking at me like, are you fucking kidding me? Those they're such fucking bitches, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh my God, stop. Someone's going to hear us. Like, we just got saved.
Like,
I know.
oh my God.
But it was just so funny. And once we told everybody else in our group, like, you know,
Yeah.
oh
what
my gosh,
happened?
they were like fucking dying laughing.
I just think
And
that
I'm
it's
like,
like crazy
what
to
the
me
fuck?
that it got that extreme.
Yeah, the director made it into such a big deal. And looking back now that I'm like, I want to say,
Professional?
oh, no, like I'm older, I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. Like I should have just finished my client
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
said, hey, I can't take this client because yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But
Totally
you live and you learn. But I was young still back then, you know, I
Yeah.
was
Well,
like,
and you're in school, you're still learning and figuring it
yeah,
out. If
yeah,
you'd have been doing hair for like 10, 15 years.
Right.
That would be definitely
That would
an
be,
issue.
yeah. The salon owner, sure, could be like, hey, that wasn't
Yeah.
professional. But
don't do that again. Like,
you
that's
were
horrible.
in school, right out of basics, barely on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, and I was
It
over there
didn't
like,
really make that
woo,
big
let's
of a
party it
deal.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was what, 15 years ago? 16 years ago?
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It was so funny though.
Did you go to the same school that we did?
No.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Which is still there. I'm like, man, can that bitch just close down so I don't have to owe my fucking student loans anymore?
God, I hope
God
that for you.
damn. I know.
That would be great.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened to
For
Lexi.
me.
That's what
Right?
happened.
For
You went to the
real.
wrong school.
We
Yeah, I
did.
should have gone to Marinello. They
Well,
fucked
I
up.
almost went there. I almost went
almost did
there.
too.
Yeah. I
But it
toured
wasn't
it.
Marinello at the time. It was
Stacy's?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
I remember
Yeah.
it having that name. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah, but you only got your student loans paid if you went in between like 2011 and like 2014
Really?
or something. Like there was a time frame. I did a bunch of fraud and stole a bunch of money from
Oh,
students.
yeah.
So everybody in
Wow.
those years got
Wow.
their student loans taken care of.
That's nice.
So it really sucks
Shit.
though for those people that pay it back.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
that fucking sucks.
Like paid it month to month or whatever while they
Right.
were
I
in
hope they
school.
can like, get their money back for that shit or something.
Yeah,
I just don't know how that works.
sucks. Do you imagine being an instructor and having that on your resume? Like, shit. Yeah, I was part of that school.
You're all, I didn't know.
For real.
No, that's horrible. Anyway, that was when I almost got kicked out. Along with Eunice, that didn't give a fuck.
Fucking
I'm glad you made it through.
Yeah.
But we all need those experiences to learn
Yes.
to never do that shit again.
Oh, yeah,
So,
for sure. And also, fuck that director. She was a bitch.
Were you on your
She was
best
in there.
behavior after that?
A little bit.
I believe
Just
it.
a little bit.
just a little
A
bit.
little
there. I
bit.
still cross the line here and there.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's alright.
You gotta push the boundary.
Yeah.
So one of my beauty school stories is about this mom coming in and getting her lashes removed.
Oh,
So,
not the lashes.
oh, dude, this is, it's still to this day the worst I've ever seen in person. I had probably been in school for like 6 months, and the master program was like 8.5 months long.
Yeah.
So, we're just in class and we're waiting for this appointment, and she's like, I just need lashes removed. Me and my daughter went to this girl and both had them done, but they're like hurting really bad. Like they're
Oh.
just like sore. I can barely open my eyes. She's like, daughter's having the same reaction.
Yikes.
But her daughter decided to try to steam them off.
What?
By sticking her face over a pot of boiling water.
They melted.
So
No.
well, they didn't melt, but she got like burns all over her face.
What?
because-
Why would you do
So
that?
she was at the hospital the night before.
Oh my gosh. That's extreme.
That is very extreme.
Dude, and seeing this lady, oh my god, this poor woman. This girl had just started doing lashes, so she offered them out of her house.
Yeah.
It was like $45 for them to get them done. Find out that it's a girl that we are going to school with.
Oh, dang.
So she's charging
Damn.
to do lashes
And in school.
and in school.
No.
And they had just, like, the they had just learned lashes like the week before.
Oh,
And again,
gosh.
going back to the being a master esthetician and Cosmo's learning lashes, you get trained for like 3 whole hours versus how much training we have to go through. So
Right.
they're just going out there and fucking throwing lashes. So we bring this client in, lay her down, and my instructor comes and gets everybody in the class. And she's like, you all need to witness this right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
huge teaching moment.
Shit.
So we
Was
all
that girl
come into
in the class too?
No, she was upstairs though. So what it looked like was that she had put a layer of like lashes on, and then like a layer of glue, and then put another layer of lashes down,
Oh no.
and then another layer of glue.
No.
It gets worse.
Oh, no, no.
The ends. So she wanted like the kind of cat eye, you know.
The flare, like the wisp.
So about 3/4 of the way, they were brown lashes on the end.
What?
But it looked like a little eyebrow brush, you know, like the bristles on
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's literally what it looked like, was on the ends of her lashes. Was like they cut them off with a brush and then glued them on.
What?
Yeah.
So she probably ran out of lashes and was
That's
like,
what
let
I
me
said.
improvise.
What the fuck?
To this day, the worst eyelashes I've ever experienced.
Please tell me that girl got kicked out.
Yes, she did eventually. She was
Oh
doing
my
some other shady
God.
shit too.
Holy shit.
So
Oh my gosh.
it takes 8 hours for them to remove her lashes.
Oh my
What?
gosh. She probably had no lashes.
She was bald at the end of it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And yeah, I straight up told the lady, I said, I don't know who the fuck did your lashes. And this is when we come to find out, because she tells us her name.
Oh.
Yeah. And so somebody was like, is this girl? Shows her a picture, and she was like, yeah.
Oh.
And she's like, she fucking goes to school here.
Yeah.
And
So not only did she illegally put those on your fucking lashes,
you're in school. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that.
No.
Yikes.
So it took, I think there was like 4 different students, like, because I was one of them that worked on her, that we just would switch because our backs would start hurting from like trying to, oh God. I mean, we like tried to oil her up as much as we could without like actually drowning her eye in oil.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know what ended up happening. That lady probably never got lashes ever again.
Oh, no.
That's
I bet
exactly what
not.
I was thinking.
But she was like,
probably
worst
never.
experience ever.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
could have freaking lost her vision.
yeah.
With how much glue you're saying was on there?
And if it was infected or
Yeah.
an allergic reaction,
Right?
like you're fucking with people's eyeballs.
Oh my
It
gosh.
could have been, oh yeah, it was horrible. And her daughter, like, trying to get them off doing it that way too, because she was like young, probably like 16,
Oh no.
and just not thinking, you know?
Damn.
So,
It almost makes me wonder if she didn't use lash glue and she used like
Wig glue.
extension, wig glue,
oh,
yeah,
fuck.
super
Coulda.
glue, gorilla glue, like some shit like that.
My
Yeah.
brain went
I've
gorilla
seen
glue.
some people do that kind of shit where they use wig glue
Yeah.
and they freaking, I'm like, that is not meant to be around your eyes.
No.
Holy
It's-
moly.
Yeah. People just don't realize how that is your eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
You could do the smallest thing and you ruin
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would you fuck with that? There's
Damn.
a reason why we go to school and like learn these things and then take extra classes afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's always changing. There's so much to learn.
I know. That's so crazy.
Never stop learning, motherfuckers.
For
Yeah.
reals.
No. That's insane.
These are some waxing stories.
Those are my favorite.
Well, the first time I ever had to do a extended bikini, because you couldn't do Brazilians
Mm-hmm.
in school, right?
Really?
What's an extended bikini?
Yeah. it's
I have
just
so
like
many questions.
like
They
you
move
can
your-
do the like outer lip, but you can't like do all of
Inside.
it. Yeah.
Oh.
You can't do inside the crease.
Yeah. It's I don't insurance
I hope
reasons. I'm not
everyone's
really
seen that
sure.
mentally.
You can do
How's
them
she do
now.
I'm sure that it's changed and shit, but
That's
when I was in
wild.
school, you couldn't. Yeah. This girl comes in, and this other classmate I had, her name was also Lexi. She was like, "Oh, come on, I'll teach you like how to do one or whatever."
Yeah.
Great. This girl comes in fully on her period,
No.
tampon string hanging out.
What? Wouldn't you be scared that you freaking put wax on the tampons?
Dude,
Yeah,
if the
pull it
string
out.
got caught in the wax.
What? It did? Gross.
So she had to like clip the string off because when she
Oh
pulled
my
it, she didn't want to
gosh.
rip it out or I was like, bro, like why is this my first time?
Oh my god.
Why does it have to be this one? Yeah, that was fucking
Also,
Yikes.
why wouldn't you go to the bathroom and like put the string up?
Like, tuck it
just
in.
Tuck it in a little bit, like
It's not gonna get
right,
lost.
because like we used to laser at school. We'd laser people too. That they were
Mm.
like, "Hey, I'm on my period. Is this okay?" And we're like, "It's gonna probably be more sensitive."
oh yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
Couldn't
fine.
imagine.
And so we tell them just obviously they have to clean themselves, so we give them like hand sanitizer and like wipes, and they have to wipe everything up.
Yeah.
But one of the instructors was like, she's like, "I have a tampon in. Is that gonna be a problem?" She's like, "Nope. You can just tuck the string right up in there, and then sanitize your hands, and everything's fine."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
It shouldn't be that fucking difficult, man.
Common sense.
Problem solve.
It's all hanging out.
Also, who doesn't track their period enough to like schedule?
You'd probably be surprised.
I don't track the
So,
shit out.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I
I'm getting my period.
I don't either, but
That stresses me out.
mine's so random I can't like track mine.
Yeah.
So the girl was like going on a trip, and
Oh.
so I think it just like happened.
She
just
just
happened to be on
needed
her
to-
fucking period when she
yeah.
scheduled the appointment.
Mm.
So I get
Damn.
it, but also I was like,
Yeah, and
Right.
if it's not regular, how do you know?
True.
yeah.
Can't track
Oh,
it.
So
Did she tell her it got stuck in the wax?
oh yeah, she was fully aware.
She's a wait.
She's all
She's like,
listening, girl.
yeah. She's like, oops, sorry. Like we just got the string stuck, and
I don't want to touch that. Nope. Mm-mm.
yeah.
Nope. That's
You're,
Luckily,
wearing,
it wasn't me
you're
doing
wearing
it, so
gloves.
I don't even care. That's nope. Okay.
Natalie would gag.
Yep.
It's a good thing you didn't go into
Nope.
waxing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen all different makes and models of vaginas and buttholes.
Makes and models.
Like it.
I remember when we went to school, me and one of my friends, we still trade. And I remember laser and all that. She was like, "No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to see anyone's, what she call it? She calls it a chaunch."
Oh my gosh.
She's like, "I don't want to see anyone's chaunch. I don't want to touch anyone's chaunch." And the instructors are like, "It's going to literally be, you're not looking at it like that. Like in your head,
Yeah.
you're thinking that that's how you're going to look at it.
Mhm.
And that's never, it's just,
No.
this is my job. I have a job to do."
Right.
Exactly.
And that's literally what it turned into. It was just like the first couple times we were kind of shy, and now like I finished my laser hair removal with her, and we were just like this, and you're like, "So the kids are doing this. What are your kids
Yeah.
doing?"
We have normal conversations. Yeah, but that's
Spread
how it
wide
should
eagle.
be. Like, yeah, you're doing a fucking job. Just
Yeah.
get in, get
One
out.
of my clients, she spray tanned me last year before Cabo because I was
Oh. Mm-hmm.
we Mexican, but I white. My legs were like
Yeah.
iridescent in the dark.
Oh my gosh.
And she's like, "You're gonna have to get naked." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Is that weird for you?" She's like, "No, because I'm looking at the lines, so I'm not looking at your body, just making
Yeah.
sure that the lines." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
So, but it does make sense that
Yeah.
it is a
Yeah.
job that you have to do.
it's not weird.
Your cooch. There's so many words.
There's so many words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
Prison pocket. Wow.
I
That's
know,
definitely
that was
not
real
what I'm
raunchy.
going to
That was
refer
the
to
first
mine.
thing that came to my brain, though.
I have never heard that.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Oh
there's
yeah.
Girls,
watched a lot
it'd
of
be
jail
girlfriends
shows, though.
coming into prison, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd sneak stuff up their vagina to their.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
What?
That's why it's called a prison pocket.
Yeah.
Goddess, why do you know?
You know.
Gladys said,
She's been
I've
on the
been
streets
through
for
some
a little
shit.
bit.
I've been through some shit. Hell
You don't
no.
really know me.
Clearly.
Natalie's all scarred. What?
have
I
questions.
clearly don't know my friends.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
By the way, I definitely didn't do that, okay? Jeez.
Gladys has never been to prison. We would have known. We've known her for like 15, 16 years.
Yeah.
But the first time I ever met her, I literally was terrified of her.
Why?
And I thought she was gonna shake me.
I'm literally the sweetest person
You
Oh,
are the
100% you are the
sweetest
sweetest
person,
person.
but you have hardcore RBF.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
I do too.
I kind of
though,
like
so-
it.
That's why
Yep.
that post I made the other day about I love the scary looking people because they're really just warm kitchens on the inside.
That's true, yeah.
But
Yeah, you is.
Yeah.
I might tell you off, but then I'll probably go home and cry.
Yeah. I'll
For a
feel-
little bit.
I'll feel bad
Yeah.
about it after, and then I'll be like, was that rude? Should I have not said it like that?
She deserved
Was
it.
that too much?
No, I
Was
feel
I
bad.
too aggressive?
Jess, you don't give a fuck. You'd be like,
No,
fuck that bitch. She
will.
deserved that.
She'll think about it and then she'll
I
say,
will.
fuck that bitch.
I'm
True.
always like, I'll be like, was that too much? And there
Yeah.
are times where people are like, no, they deserved it.
I
I'm
was
like,
gonna say
okay. And other times people are like, I didn't even take it that way. I think you're overthinking it. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I get that. I have one more waxing story.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tell us.
So there was, in my class, there was these two older ladies, and she was probably like 40, like late 40s,
Mm-hmm.
coming into aesthetics, which I thought was cool as hell. I was
Yeah.
like, hell yeah, lady, you never stop learning, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like the sweetest mom, you know, of the classroom.
Yeah.
She was very Mormon mom though. Doesn't do
Mormon moms.
Brazilians.
Waxing
Like,
vaginas.
yeah. She was
Mormons,
not comfortable
moms, vaginas.
with but she had this client that came in and was like requesting her to do
Oh.
an extended bikini, and we were all like, you requested like Susan to do the bikini? Like, that's
Damn.
weird.
Yeah.
And somebody comes down and they're like, well, she said she requested you because you'll do a full Brazilian on her.
Oh.
Oh. And so, and again, we're all like, you asked Susan to do that shit?
Like, Susan back
There's loads of other girls that I'm sure would have been like, yeah, man, like, come on, you know. Like, she had a
Yeah.
back facial or something she was doing, so she's like, I can't just do this wax right now. One of the other girls, let's say her name is Sarah. She was a fucking bitch. Did not like her.
Damn.
She was
Sarah.
pretty new into the program, so she had not learned an extended bikini.
Mm-hmm.
And so my instructor was like, oh, well, come on, Sarah, we're going to go learn how to do a Brazilian today, you know? And this girl was pissed that she had to even go in there.
The new
Well,
girl.
The Sarah, okay.
Sarah.
So in our
Right?
treatment rooms, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to
Oh.
think of. So it was kind of like horseshoe shaped. And like the two waxing rooms were like kind of on the corner of the horseshoe
Mm-hmm.
because they were a little bit bigger. So we were all getting ready to do our own clients. So there's a lot of us back there. And as we're going back there, they're getting ready. The clients are sitting on these chairs and you can just tell that they are fucking crackheads.
Oh no.
Like they're on drugs.
Damn.
Yeah. And I'm like, how the fuck did this chick get Susan's name to do this goddamn wax? Like, that
Right?
is so weird. They end up taking them back to the treatment room. And at some point, like, they're back there and she's telling her, well, we can't do the full Brazilian because school rules, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And she's like fighting with her.
Oh
like,
my
no,
gosh.
you're going to do this full wax on me. And my instructor's just like, no, dog,
No.
like, this is not happening.
That's rapey. Just kidding.
We're all just kind of standing outside of
Yeah.
the rooms because we were hearing them fight. And so they finally get her to just do the extended bikini. Lay her down. The stench.
No. Ew. No.
That poured out of that room.
Ew.
Ew.
It's just
okay.
like curtain doors.
Oh.
And you're back there with all of those other rooms. Like, it's humid because there's steam going
Oh,
for like
no.
facials and shit. And we were all like, what the fuck? Like, how
No.
How does that even happen? Yeah, it's like bringing back fucking horrible memories.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got the fuck out of there after that because nobody wants to sit and deal with that. I don't know what ended up happening. I don't remember what ended up happening with that client, but I was like, I think after that, it made me so hyper aware of my own body smells that, like, you will not catch me stinking unless I'm like out in the middle of the fucking woods and I don't have deodorant, you know?
Right, yeah.
But
oh my gosh.
it was horrible.
Ew.
Yeah, you gotta go clean yourself up.
Yo, there's a whole
yeah.
situation. You probably need to go get checked.
Part of me wishes I was a fly on the wall just to see how my instructor like handled it because
That's actually a
how
learning.
would you
Yeah.
how would you handle that? But I'm glad I wasn't a fly on the fucking wall because I don't want to be all up in that smell.
Fly would have fallen off the wall.
Twitching.
So bad.
Dead on the floor.
That actually reminds me of my first perm.
Oh no.
This lady had a mullet. Like a long mullet.
Oh.
And she was gray all over. But that yellow gray where you knew she was a smoker.
Damn.
I can't tell you how many times I washed her out. I think I clarified her like an extra time just to see if I can get the smell out, and I still couldn't get the smell out. It was my first perm.
Does the smoke
Yikes.
like do anything to the hair chemically to like ruin?
I don't know. I didn't stay
So
long
it
enough for that.
stains. So it stains the hair shaft. So nicotine will stain the hair shaft and make it yellow. So like my clients that do smoke, I have one that she wants platinum.
Oh no.
Miss L from my story a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
She has gorgeous hair. Like it's this beautiful platinum. It's like a fun haircut, you know.
Yeah.
And it kept going yellow, and I remember finally telling her like, you need to put like a shower cap on your head if you're gonna go smoke. And she was like,
Wow.
are you kidding me? And I was like, nicotine's yellow. It's staining your hair.
Yep.
And so she started doing it. She bought like some really cute like scarves to like wrap around
Oh,
her head.
that's a good idea.
Oh,
That's
smart.
So she like looks all cute out there, you know, and she's like, yeah, I've started, you know, covering my hair, and it did help a lot.
Wow.
Interesting.
Well, yeah, you go into a smoker's house and like their walls
Their
are
walls are
literally
yellow.
yellow. Yeah.
Well, and if they're smoking like in their car or in their home,
Right.
Yeah,
Closed
and it's
off.
Luckily-
you're boxed in.
none of my clients that smoke do that.
Yeah.
Smoke outside.
So it's like outside. They don't really do it in their cars and stuff. But yeah, if you're in an enclosed area smoking, then yeah, it's for sure gonna get into your hair even more than like you being outside smoking.
That is so crazy.
So
But yeah,
Wow.
no, I couldn't. I know me and one of the other girls, we were doing the perm together. Like I was helping her roll. But it stunk so bad, bro. It smelled so much like cigarette.
Like, cause like the smell of perm and cigarette smoke.
Ooh.
oof, yeah,
Oh God.
especially stale cigarette.
Yeah. Like,
Still
ugh.
We had a freaking lady that came back to school, and she was like a grandma.
Wow.
And this was when I was in Cosmo school.
Mm-hmm.
And so she came back, and she was super sweet, but she was so stubborn. I remember her always like posturing with the instructors and like kind of like getting attitude with the instructors of like how she wanted to do things.
Right.
And like they'd be like, no, you have to do it this way. And she'd be like, well, why can't I do it this way?
Oh, yeah.
And one day, so one of my friends from hair school is Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
And I was raised Mormon, right? And so
Right.
we'd always compare. Like she'd be like, "Well, we don't do this. Do Mormons do that?"
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
that's so fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'd
Go
go
back
back
and
like,
forth.
and it was funny because she didn't celebrate holidays, and so I'd
Right,
find like memes
yeah.
and send them to her. Like I sent her one that was like, Jehovah Witness doesn't celebrate Halloween. I guess they don't appreciate people coming and knocking on their doors. You know, and she'd find like Mormon ones and send them to me.
Yeah,
And we're like,
that's
"Oh, we should
awesome.
She's sitting one day, I can't remember if she was waiting for a client or what, but everyone knew that she was Jehovah's Witness. You know, because
Yeah.
we all talked
Right.
openly about that, about our religions, what we believed in, what we didn't. This older lady, I think she was in her 60s, sitting next to her. And she had mentioned something about like her niece, and her niece is half black.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Yeah.
So my friend did. And the older lady was like, Do you know why people are black?
Oh no. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
scared.
No.
Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
And this lady, if I remember right, was also Mormon or Christian. Okay.
Oh my
She used to
gosh.
quote Bible stuff to us.
Right.
Like, she'd say things and we'd be like, all right. I remember my friend being like, excuse me? And she's like, it's the mark of Cain.
Oh my gosh. She
People are
went
black
there.
because of the mark of Cain. And she's not talking quiet.
Oh
She's
no.
like talking loud enough that we could hear her over blow dryers.
Oh no, that's
And it's
so
a
bad.
curse and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
She said it was a
Oh,
curse.
yeah. So the instructors had to come and they had to take her into a room. And I don't remember what was said, but then she, of course, like became the victim and acted like... I just remember being like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh.
Don't be jealous because you don't have enough melanin.
Oh
For
my
real.
gosh. Like, how
Oh.
And of
dare
course,
you.
she's very, very white woman. Yeah.
Fuck white people.
White people listening to this are going to be like,
Hey, what do you mean?
Well, there's good non-practicing whites.
hey! Yeah.
Non-practicing.
I'm a non-affiliated.
I am not one of those motherfuckers. I know I look like one, and I'm from Utah, and like I am not one of them.
Lexi, you're
No.
far from it.
Lexi's European, actually.
European?
Yes.
And my friend was so, like, she was just, like, in shock. Like, she came up to me and she's like, you're never going to believe what she just fucking said to me.
You're like, we all heard it.
And I was like, oh, we heard it.
Oh my
And
gosh.
she's like, what's wrong with her? And I was like, probably a lot of things.
Probably.
Oh,
Yep.
Probably a lot.
Not putting up with that shit.
Take your racist bullshit somewhere else.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You cannot sit with us
Hell
if you're
no.
a racist, a homophobe,
Mm-hmm.
like anything. No, we're so open
Yeah.
over here.
Yep.
Well, if you've noticed, we're wearing all black. Certain somebody.
I wasn't in the loop.
Let me finish. Certain somebody is moving out of state, and we're so sad.
So we're in
We're
mourning.
in
We're in mourning.
Cry, I swear.
And so we all had bells,
Oh yeah.
and
We all
We
had
dressed
bells
up.
on.
It's Natalie killing
Yeah.
our friendship.
I did not kill it.
I'm just kidding.
Uh,
But it's fun to fuck with you.
I know.
yeah.
Only because I have nothing smart assy to say back.
I know you're easy to pick on.
Ew.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think all my clients should know by now.
Possibly leave. Things
Maybe.
could happen.
That's true.
Tires could, get
You can get
slashed.
locked into your house and not get out.
You could
The
walk
house is
out.
so old, you can't lock anyone in.
You could walk out
Yes.
one day and both your cars could be on blocks. And we could totally do what
Yeah.
the nuns did on Sound of Music and take the motor, whatever, out of the car.
We'll take your catalytic
Catalytic
converter.
Yeah.
We'll sell it on the
Now I
black
underst-
market.
Now I understand why you know what a prison pussy is.
Prison pocket.
Prison pocket.
Damn,
I
prison
don't know.
pussy. That sounds even worse.
Yeah, no, I think I want to be that in
I
prison.
don't want to be that either.
Freaking the episode where you were saying, Alexi, that you would shit all over the airport. Everybody keeps talking about that. They're like, that's so funny. I'm like, that's actually real. That's Lexi for sure. That's
I will do some shit. Don't fuck with that.
literally.
Like
Ew.
you meet me, like I'm pretty chill, but like if I get over like that point of
Oh.
you've had too many fucking chances,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna shit all over you.
shit all over.
We're going to get some weird requests in our DMs.
I know. So that girl Lexi.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, if
Pay
you
up
dumb
first.
motherfuckers are willing to pay for it, I'm gonna do it. And then my other
Lexi.
my morals are like, you sick bitch.
Oh my god.
We'll do it.
You
We're
know?
getting paid.
The right numbers will do it.
I don't even know
I
if
love-
I couldn't even. I don't know that I could do it for real.
I
That's
love that in one
disgusting.
of our other episodes, she was like, I'm not yucking anyone's yum unless it's about shit. And then she's like, I'm going to shit all over.
For the right amount.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I just remembered right now?
What?
What?
The 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh, no.
Nope. My mom was like, "What
Don't
is
look
that?"
it up.
And I said, "Don't you dare
No.
Look it up.
And I'm not fucking telling you."
Hell no.
Lexi's mom, don't do it.
Oh my god.
I would think it was, what was it? No, I was out of high school when I heard about that, and that like spread everywhere.
Oh.
And the curiosity just got the best of everybody.
I know.
And everybody looked it up, and
Don't.
it was like, okay, I was not expecting that.
Nope, that's disgusting. Nope, don't
No.
ever look it up.
Yeah.
That's like that stupid show that had come out, this Human Centipede.
Oh,
that was another bad one.
That was a movie, wasn't it?
I don't know. Either way,
There's
that was
three.
there.
There's 3 movies. One
Not.
is 3 people. The second one is
Nope,
12.
I couldn't even.
The third
finish
one
the first
is
one.
a prison.
12 people.
What?
The third one is a whole prison.
Yeah.
Did you watch all these?
No.
One.
I could barely eat
That was
Yeah,
the
no.
weirdest movie ever.
I
I've never
don't
watched them.
don't
I know
ever.
what
Don't.
they are, and there's no way I'm
No,
watching.
you would feel weird after. You would be like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Listen to this.
Weird.
The night I watched it was the night I told all of my friends I was pregnant. And then we watched The Human Centipede. And I was
Oh
like,
my gosh.
pregnant as fuck. Like, why are we watching this? Like,
Who picked this? It was
She's
you,
all, I'm
Lexi.
sick. I
It was
can't.
horrible.
A lot of people like the banter.
Yeah.
So a lot
I
of
don't
people
know.
have said they like the random banter.
I mean,
so.
if you're...
You sick fucks.
I'm not...
They like the nasty shit.
Then I'm not going to apologize for anything that comes out of my mouth.
No.
Or
You
your
know.
ass.
Or my ass.
No
Good luck.
apologies for any orifice.
We probably need to like tag all the terms we used for the
This
pocket
description
pussy. What'd you call it? Pocket
Prison
pussy.
pussy.
Prison
Now
pussy.
you're mixing all of them.
That's for another episode. We'll tell that story later.
Ew.
Well, it's been really, you guys.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Bye,
bitches.
See ya.
Bye.
Are we rock paper scissoring?
Yeah, you guys are
What a
scissoring.
loon. Not the right choice of words. I apologize.
1, 2, 3.
My gosh. Oh my
Oh,
god.
round
Come
number
on.
You said 3 and then we hit one more time, so then I did 3 the next
It's
time.
on 3.
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
okay.
you shoot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
All right.